So I want to open tonight with what I call our Show Me the Money slide. We have worked really hard to bring $877,000 into the town for our programming. We've applied for 20, or successfully applied for 20 grants totaling $727,000. That funding has come from the State Department of Housing and Community Development, the Maryland Heritage Area Authority, Keep Maryland Beautiful, and also federally from the USDA and the National Endowment for the Arts. And in addition to that, we've raised $150,000 through community donations from foundations, businesses, and individuals. So we're really proud of those numbers. We're just as proud of our volunteers. We've got wonderful people who love Chestertown and value and understand the mission of Main Street, and they actually donate more than 3,000 hours a year. So I want to very quickly run through 4 areas where we are having an impact on downtown. First is on businesses. It seems kind of remarkable, but since 2017, we have had 27 businesses open in downtown Chestertown. And these are entrepreneurs who were willing to invest in downtown, in part because they saw the town investing in downtown. And that's not only at the marina, but also with the State Arts and Entertainment District designation and a revived Main Street program. It's important that we support these local businesses because every dollar that you spend in a locally owned and operated business keeps about 62% of that dollar circulating locally. So that means just supporting our downtown businesses keeps more than $50 million a year circulating in the greater Chestertown, Kent County economy. So what is Main Street doing for businesses? One of our most successful programs is an intensive business coaching program led by Garrett Glover. He's the senior consultant from the Maryland Small Business Development Center. He's shown there on the right. Garrett provides ongoing counsel and feedback to his clients by email and phone on a pretty constant basis. And then about once a month, he comes to Chestertown for 2 days and nights, and he schedules sessions that can last from 90 minutes to 3 hours for this intensive hands-on consulting sessions with our participating businesses. And then sometimes he gets business owners together as a group to talk about topics of mutual interest, like how they can cross-market each other. We also produced the visitors map, which is the town's primary tourism handout. It includes a business listing and a calendar of events. We distribute the maps at local shops and at the visitor center, also through the state highway welcome centers, and it goes out from the Kent County Tourism Office when they send out info packets. And then at least once a year, sometimes twice, we update the map for the marina and the wall at the Bordley Center. And then another marketing initiative that we've been successful with in the last year is we collaborated with the SFW Foundation and 7 local businesses to purchase a year of marketing spots on public radio station WYPR in Baltimore. And these 220 sponsor spots, usually the message was what a great place Chestertown was for a day trip or a weekend visit. And we also touted the new marina. Speaking of which, we were very happy that we could furnish the marina office soon after it was completed. Interior designer Kristen Hickman donated her design expertise, and Main Street purchased all the furniture and accessories that Kristen selected so that we could help the town create a welcome reception area for the marina guests. Next big category for us is streetscaping. Our probably most high-profile program on that is our Facade Grant program. For 3 years, we have offered facade improvement matching grants to property owners who want to improve or renovate their building fronts. And these grants cover 50% of an applicant's costs up to a maximum grant of $20,000. So I'm going to quickly show you some of our more high profile or dramatic changes that our grants have helped to make happen. Taylor Lowry, corner of Park Row and Spring Avenue. Very nice after. Stam's before and after. Bad Al's before and after. And then we're also able to help with the cost of the Kent Culture Alliance this wonderful transformation of their building, which is obviously still ongoing. A streetscape project that is woefully behind is the long-awaited visitor wayfinding project. We have a volunteer committee working with me, and we're now at the stage of working with the State Highway Administration and our design professionals who are helping us with this project, working on some final design tweaks and site approval, and we do hope to move forward in the next few months on that project. This is our volunteers at work. Another Main Street project was the volunteers built these wood planters in the 200 block of High Street to hold some trees. When we had to take down some trees that were diseased, or the town did, we wanted to get trees back in as quickly as possible. So these planters are holding the trees until the soil is ready for the town to actually plant them in the ground. And then our most recent streetscape addition is we purchased 4 recycling bins and 1 new trash bin for the town. So moving into events, just a reminder about some of the ones we do throughout the year. Events are important not only to bring visitors into town, but they do increase civic morale and community spirit. They showcase our community's assets, and they make the cash registers ring a little bit more for downtown businesses. When we purchased the mobile stage to give to the town, we did that knowing that it's going to help all nonprofits and civic groups produce events in a safer and more professional manner. Our own signature event continues to be Dickens of a Christmas. One of our goals that we work really hard to meet is to provide as much free entertainment and activity as possible, so that families of all income levels can come down and enjoy the holiday festival. We have started planning for Dickens 2021, and we hope to again partner with DCA, the Downtown Chestertown Association, to bring Santa Claus back, and also the holiday parade this coming holiday season. For the car people, we have our monthly Cars on High series. It's resuming next Thursday. We also hope to bring back the Chestertown Car Show. There's the mayor presenting the Mayor's Cup to the last 2019 winners. And I also like to point out that even a toddler can win a prize at the Chestertown Car Show. We hope to bring Earth Day Bluegrass back next year. And we loved hosting the block party, Friday night block party for Tea Party in 2019. And we certainly hope that we can be part of that again in 2022. So, oh, and if we do, I love this picture. This is the band that played in 2019 at the block party. So fourth big area of our recent activity has obviously been COVID, coping with COVID and helping our businesses and our community through that. One of the first things we did were these safety signs downtown to underscore the strong messaging that was coming from the mayor and council in the early days of the COVID crisis. We also were able to use community donations to buy about $5,000 in meals and snacks from local restaurants and deliver them to frontline workers, including hospital staff, EMTs, police, and postal workers. We also partnered with DCA to make yard signs and sell them, and that raised $3,000 for staff COVID support at our local hospital. For the businesses themselves, they had to make either quick improvements or a quick leap into online sales when COVID shut down their storefronts. And so we had webinars and professional coaching for them on online sales platforms. And we brought in professional photographers like this gentleman to work with our business owners who were interested in learning more about how to showcase their wares online. So how to tips for better photography. We also had a very successful program where we offered an online portal for people to support our local businesses by buying gift certificates. And that ended up processing $25,000 in certificates for our downtown businesses. And it was very helpful to give them some needed cash during the real shutdown early month of the COVID crisis. When the restaurants were ready to offer safe distance outdoor dining, we helped them move into the streets with some style. We designed and built these wood planters and filled them with flowers and greenery. Want to give a shout out here to Taylor Lowry Construction. Those gentlemen donated their time and expertise to actually build the planters. And so we can roll their own wheels, so we can roll them around. And when they're not at the Kitchen or Casa Carmen, they're down at Grassy Mead Plaza at the marina. And they not only can help with overflow at 98 Cannon, but we think they make a nicer, cheerful approach for the boaters coming into the marina. We also helped them, the restaurants, extend the season by purchasing these portable heaters, which at the time we bought them late, early fall, that were very hard to get. So that was something we could lend to the restaurants. A little off of our beaten track, but when Santa had to cancel his visit to Chestertown, we were able to connect him with local children via Zoom. And we also were able to help DCA and answer about 150 letters that children left in Santa's mailbox in Fountain Park. And our most recent COVID help has been that we applied, and we're thrilled to receive state funding that is allowing us to award grants to 29 local businesses. These grants range from $1,000 to $9,500. These are just some of the successful applicants. And I'm hoping to have that money and actually be able to distribute it next week. So now a quick look at the future. We were going to be working on a big master plan for downtown streetscapes. We have a digital reinvention, a lot of plans for organizational growth and for doing some better online marketing for the town. So one of the first things that we want to accomplish is using a grant we received from the state to light up our sidewalks. You can see that sometimes they're pretty dark, especially in the winter. So we have, we're going to be working with a local lighting expert, Samantha Holloman, and then she will be working with property owners and business owners to really upgrade the level of illumination that is coming from the buildings and the storefronts onto the sidewalk. And I'm going to show just a couple of pictures that show the contrast. This is a block in Easton. Now it's not as dark, I'll warrant that, but it shows just the quality of and the consistency of the light that's coming out of the buildings that helps light the sidewalk in comparison to some stretches we have here that really do need some light thrown on them. Here's another example from Easton. So we also have plans, bigger long-term plans, to work with you and other stakeholders to develop a downtown master plan that will make our streets even more pedestrian and bicycle friendly, enhance and create new public spaces for people to gather, and hide the overhead wires and their supporting poles. That latter, hiding the wires or burying them, would not only improve the appearance of downtown, but it would also make it possible to plant high crown trees and not have them be butchered by the power companies, and do some more attractive street lights and many other improvements. So then for our own marketing, we are working on reinventing our digital presence and creating a digital marketing plan. The first step for us is to make our website more visitor friendly, like this one that was recently redesigned and launched in Annapolis. We want to be just a more engaging and valuable source of information for people on why they should come to Chestertown and what they can do when they get here. And then after we've got that set, we want to then do an aggressive marketing plan for online ads that just send more people to Chestertown. So we feel we've been in existence now fully for 4 years. We're proud of our growth and so far, but we're really having matured. We're really ready to go into a new level of growth. That will include getting a full-time director when I retire this summer, and then having that full-time director be the center of building a more robust program of economic development for downtown.